The Interstellar Military Academy had never seen anything like Lieutenant Thomas Way. He was human, a species that only joined the Galactic Coalition 2 decades ago. The other cadets were from civilizations with thousands of years of military tradition. The Vexthari had conquered 17 star systems. The Krell were genetically enhanced warriors. The Ethereals possessed minds that could calculate combat trajectories in real time. Thomas had a high school diploma and a persistent smirk. "Did your species really come from a planet where predators hunted you?" sneered Cadet Zalthek, a hulking Vexthari with 4 arms and armor-plated skin. "How did you survive?" "We fought back," Thomas replied calmly. "Every single day. For millions of years." The cadets laughed. They were in the Advanced Combat Assessment Chamber, a simulation designed to test military aptitude. The scenario was a hostile alien encounter, exactly what they'd trained for. Thomas had been added as an afterthought, mostly to observe how humans performed compared to real soldiers. "You'll be our objective," Commander Kexlease announced. "The rest of you will try to neutralize him. If he survives 5 minutes, he passes." The simulation began. Zalthek charged first, all 4 arms extended. Thomas sidestepped, not with perfect grace, but with brutal efficiency. He moved like something that had spent millennia avoiding things that wanted to eat it. He didn't waste energy on fancy techniques. He simply didn't be where the attack was. Zalthek crashed into the wall. The Krell warrior came next, genetically enhanced, programmed for combat. It moved with mathematical precision, calculating every strike. Thomas responded not with calculation, but with something older. Something that lived in his bones. He moved like prey that had learned to hunt. Unpredictable. Vicious. Desperate. The Krell stumbled backward, confused. Enhanced warriors didn't face opponents who moved like animals. One by one, the cadets attacked. One by one, they found themselves facing something they'd never trained for. Thomas didn't fight with style. He fought like his species had fought for millions of years, with teeth and desperation and the kind of stubborn refusal to die that no amount of genetic enhancement could code into a warrior. By the 3-minute mark, 6 cadets were on the ground. Then the scenario shifted. The alarm sounded. Something was coming, a predator worse than anything they'd prepared for. In the simulation, a massive creature emerged from the shadows. It was designed to test how well cadets handled true fear. The cadets froze. Their training scattered. Their enhanced abilities meant nothing against this primordial terror. Thomas looked at the creature, a digital phantom designed to trigger ancient fear responses. And he smiled. He'd grown up on a planet where things larger and stronger had hunted his species for millions of years. He'd inherited the instincts of prey that had learned to fight. His body didn't recognize fear the way these enhanced warriors did. Fear was just adrenaline. Adrenaline was just fuel. He charged. The simulation shut down immediately. Commander Kexlease stared at the readings. "What are you doing? That's a Class X threat. You should be dead?" Thomas finished. "Yeah, probably. But I'm not the first human to fight something that wanted to kill me. Not even the millionth." The massive gates of the academy, the ones that scanned every being entering, suddenly blazed red. An ancient automated system activated, one that hadn't been triggered in 500 years. The message flashed across every screen in the facility. EARTHBORN detected. Combat efficiency rating, immeasurable. Do not engage. Authorization required from Coalition Command. The chamber went silent. An ethereal diplomat rushed in, pale with whatever passed for fear among their species. What triggered the legacy protocol? Commander Kexlease pointed at Thomas. He did. The legacy protocol. It had been installed when the coalition was formed, a failsafe for species that shouldn't exist yet. Species that were too dangerous. The system had measured Thomas through the simulation data and concluded something that made every advanced civilization nervous. Humans weren't warriors because they were enhanced or evolved for combat. Humans were warriors because they'd survived predators that everything else had been designed to avoid. They'd inherited millions of years of prey-turn-predator genetics. They were living proof that persistence and desperation could overcome any genetic advantage. Thomas Way left the academy with the highest honors ever awarded, and a designation that preceded him everywhere: EARTHBORN, extreme caution advised. The cadets who'd laughed at him never laughed again. They'd learned the hard way that the most dangerous soldiers weren't born in laboratories or selected through genetic programs. The most dangerous soldiers were the ones who'd grown up in the dark, learning to fight things that wanted to kill them. The ones who refused to quit because their species had never had that luxury. Humanity didn't join the Galactic Coalition as equals. They joined as something far more unsettling. They joined as survivors. Kindly like and subscribe channel. Thank you.